guys, I hope everyone's having a wonderful day so far. So in today's video, I'll be showing you guys my contact collection. I'll be trying them on, letting you guys know like the comfort levels, where I got them from, if I recommend them. Also, forgive me if I start to sound a little stuffy at times. I'm currently getting over a cold. I've got past the worst of it, and now it's like the remaining buggers that are just around there bothering me. So hopefully I don't sound too gross, but without further ado, let's just jump straight into this video. So most of my contact lenses are from Pinky Paradise, so I'm going to start off with them first and then move on to the other brand that I have. And Pinky Paradise is like one big store that holds many different brands. So they have like their own Pinky Paradise brand, but they have loads of other contact lens brands as well. I think they have like Japanese ones, Korean ones, Chinese ones, like a bunch of different brands on there. So if you're looking for a particular brand or style, most likely they will have it on there. They literally have tons and tons and tons. And also what's really helpful about their website is each contact lens has reviews, so you can read the reviews and see pictures of what they look like on different people with different colored eyes, which is what helped me pick out these ones, because your girl has dark brown eyes and not all contact lenses show up on my eyes, but these ones are pretty good. And of course they offer all their contact lenses with different prescriptions. So I'm gonna start off with the more normal ones and then move on to like the mesh ones I have, and also the Sclera lenses, which I haven't tried on yet. So I thought I'd just zoom you guys in so you can get a better look at the contact lenses. I know it's a little uncomfortably close, especially considering I'm talking to you guys, but just bear with so you can enjoy my voice hopefully, and also enjoy the lenses. So these ones that I have right now are the EOS New Adult in the shade Pink. They are insanely comfortable, super easy to put in. 10 out of 10, I would recommend these to anyone. If you're a beginner, these are perfect because I struggle with lenses so much, and these are just beautiful. But honestly, I love these. I never thought I'd go for brightly colored lenses because I've got dark eyes, and normally you see people with lighter eyes wearing it and they look great on them, but whenever someone with darker eyes wears it, usually the color just doesn't pop as much and it kind of seems a bit pointless, or it looks really cheap and tacky. But I was very wrong, very mistaken. I don't know where I was getting this false information from. Actually, I know where it's from, but I'm gonna tell you guys that story in just a minute. Let's go back to my story. When I was in secondary school, there was like this trend amongst like the South Asian teens where they'd all wear really brightly colored lenses, blues, a lot of grays, a lot of like icy colors, like greens, like even some pinks and purples, basically like a lot of bright colors. Now back in school, we weren't allowed to wear makeup, but we could wear contact lenses, so I think that's also one of the reasons why it just went even bigger of a craze, because it was the only way to, you know, amp up your look without actually applying too much makeup and getting caught by the teachers and being forced to remove it all. Because trust me, they were on that. They would literally come to school with nail clippers, with nail polish removers, with makeup removers, with wipes, like with anything to basically ruin your look. They would do that to you. You can't just turn up and be like, I'm so sorry I didn't cut my nails, or like, I'm so sorry I've got mascara on, I don't have anything to remove it. Well, they will provide you with the tools to remove it. But anyway, with contact lenses, they left you alone. So everyone started doing that. Now contact lenses can be great, they can be amazing, they can be beautiful, but when you buy them from really dodgy places, they can A, be unsafe, and B, can look terrible. And that's basically what happened. I think the only contact lenses that were available for us at the time were really dodgy contact lenses. So I think that's why when I thought of bright colored lenses, I was always like, sure Jan, sure. My mind was small, I hadn't yet seen the rest of the world, I didn't know Pinky Paradise existed, I didn't know there were so many companies that would offer really good contact lenses for people with dark brown eyes so they would look amazing on you. I was just exposed to the bad stuff, so now that I found the good stuff, I'm just like, yes honey. Yes. Anyway, so that was a really long and unnecessary story. You're probably wondering which lenses I'm wearing right now, and I'm wearing the EOS New Adult lenses in the shade green. They are of course one of my faves because they're just super comfortable, they look great, 10 out of 10, literally just like the pink ones. I love, and I think they look so great, just wow. If you guys have dark eyes, or if you're a beginner to contact lenses, I would definitely recommend this range because it's just, oh my god, the color amazing, the comfort amazing, the application amazing. Anyway, now to switch out into the blue ones. Once again, feeling fabulous, looking fabulous, like, ooh, I never thought I would like blue eyes on me, but I'm kind of feeling the blue eyes on me. Like, this whole video is literally just gonna be me saying I love it after every single pair of lenses that I try on. Anyway, it's time to take these out and pop into my violet ones. So these ones are the EOS New Adult lenses in the shade Violet. I know I said this before, but these ones are truly my favorite. I think out of my lenses, there are two that I wear the most. One are my super bright red ones, which I'll show you later, and the other one is this one. Like, this one I wear for cosplays, but also just on the daily when I want to add a little some to my outfit. I feel like it just makes me look cool. I mean, saying that probably makes me sound stupid, but I don't know, when I put them in, I'm just like, I feel some type of way, okay? So I took a little break because these kind of made my eyes do a little dance, which I shall tell you about shortly. I thought I'd check on the footage I was recording, and I just realized I was way too close to the screen. I feel like it's very close to being an ASMR, so I've just zoomed you out just a touch, so hopefully you can still see the lenses and also see me without me being literally in your face. Anyway, so the next contact lens I'm wearing are the Urus Nebula Violet. I think it's Urus, or is it Urus? I think it's Urus. I'm not sure. I will link it down below because I cannot pronounce it. But either way, this is what they look like. Honestly, they are so freaking beautiful. Like, look at this. Look at this. Like, it looks like the sky. Like, you know, it's a little bit blue, it's a little bit pink, it's a little bit cloudy. Like, honestly, it's so beautiful. But all things beautiful come at a price, and the price of this beauty is irritation, like a lot of irritation. So in terms of application, one of them I got in and it was fine. I did have a little bit of irritation, but after like just moving it with my finger a little bit, it was fine. This eye, on the other hand, there was a lot of, let's try this way, let's try that way, let's try turning it a little bit with my finger, let's try a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and it took literally a good solid like 20 minutes to get this just to sort of be normal. I just talked it up to maybe it's just my eye being irritated because I had been trying on contact lenses, so you know, it's understandable. But then the irritation just wouldn't go away. Like with this one, it started irritated, but then once I did a little shimmy, all was fine. So I took it back out, washed in contact solution, and then put it back in. I still felt a little bit of irritation, but it was a lot less than before, so I thought, you know what, let me just put the lights off, let me just sit and like chill for like 10-15 minutes, and then hopefully it'll go down. And now they feel completely fine. No irritation, no weird feeling. Like I feel like I'd literally wear these all day. Like it's got to a point where I actually can't even feel them anymore. So whew. In terms of comfort, once you get past the initial stage, it's quite comfortable. So maybe I'll give it like, I don't know, like an 8 or something, because you know, you have a little bit of irritation, but then you're fine. But in terms of looks, I have to give it a full 10 out of 10 because these look amazing. Like, if you guys know how to deal with contact lenses like this in a quicker way, please let me know, because popping it in and then waiting around for another 20 minutes isn't always ideal. Next up, we've got these lovely green lenses, and these are the Urus Polaris green lenses. It's by the same brand as the ones I wore earlier, so I was a bit worried, but fear not, this went so much smoother. These look, ooh, they look striking. It's like a nice bright green, whereas the ones I showed you earlier were a bit more of a darkish foresty green. These are just like bam in your eyes green. These are definitely more on the realistic side in comparison to all the other ones that I've shown you, although I really do love the other ones. I feel like this one is more like, you wouldn't believe it's my natural eye, but you could almost believe it's my natural eye, if you know what I mean. But yeah, I'm pleasantly surprised. I'm so glad these didn't irritate like the other ones, because the other ones, oh my god, they test my patience. With these, much better. Next up, I have these red lenses, and these are the super bright red lenses, and they're 15mm, so they're bigger than all the ones you've seen so far. All the ones you've seen so far were 14mm, except for the green one I just tried on, that was 14.5mm, and these are 15. Remember earlier when I mentioned I had another favorite that I'd show you later? Well, they are these ones. They are insanely comfortable, so easy to put in, and like they look amazing. Like, oh my god, oh, I look like a vampire queen, even though I'm dressed like this. It's like one of those lenses that just make you feel like some type of way. You're just like, oh, it's me, it is I. Also, they do have these in other colors. I haven't actually gone and tried the other colors, but I might do, because this style is just, I'm digging it. I think it looks cool, it's feeling comfortable. I know I'm repeating myself, but like, I just want you guys to know, these are the ones. These are the ones. Also, whenever I wear them, I low-key feel like the Volturi. Well, I don't know if I feel like the Volturi, but I feel like I look like the Volturi. Like, all my Twilight memories just come flooding back. Like, immediately when I see myself with these, I'm just like, oh my god. Next up, we have another red pair, and these are the Vasen Dolly Plus red lenses, and they definitely do give you like a more of a doll-like look. If you want to try red lenses, but you're scared of just going like full red, then I definitely recommend these, because with these, you just have a bit of red on the outside, and the rest is like, you know, black and like your natural eye color showing through, so I feel like it kind of works if you want something a bit more subtle. And also because of the style of these, I feel like it does give you like a really nice dull like look, so it's kind of cute. It's like, I'm cute but I'm evil, I'm cute but I could stab you kind of vibes. Not that we will be stabbing anyone ever, no. But yeah, these are 15mm lenses. They were super easy to put in, super comfortable to wear, and the color is popping, as you guys can see. Like, look at that. I know they also have a blue and a light brown version of these contacts, so I am thinking maybe next time to get those too, because these look so freaking cool. Oh my god, just So now we're moving on to the more wild contacts I got from Pinky Paradise. The first one being these ones right here. These are the Princess Pinky Lunar Earth Yellow lenses. I have always wanted a pair of yellow lenses that will actually show up on my eye but will also look really cool. So when I found these, I was like, boom. 2-in-1. It literally gives me the yellow, but it also gives me the wild. Like, it's not like your usual yellow lens, because I've noticed with a lot of yellow lenses, they don't have any natural looking yellow lenses. Like, most of them are just like a solid ring of yellow, and honestly I'm not really about that vibe. Even when I cosplay characters who have yellow eyes, I don't generally tend to go for contact lenses like that. I usually just wear like a lighter lens and I color correct it, but with these they are literally perfect. Look at that. The bitch looks like she stepped out of an anime. But yeah, these ones are 14.5mm. They are insanely comfortable, really easy to put in, and I think the color payoff is amazing. So almost all the lenses from this collection are like two-tone lenses, so like the top half is one color and the bottom half is another color. So with these, it's yellow at the top and then like a lighter brown at the bottom, with like the anime sparkle in the eyes, which I think just looks amazing and really makes these just stand out. Also, I kind of feel like these eyes are giving me like cyborg vibes. Like, I'm looking at myself and I'm just like, I could be a robot. Anyway, and now it's time to move on to change into another pair of crazy contacts. These ones I really love, but whenever I wear them, my best friend is literally terrified of me. Like, she will not look at me. Like, I have to give her a warning if I use these on my story, being like, oh, make sure you avoid my story because I'm wearing those lenses that scare you. So warning, if you're scared of creepy looking eyes, these might be creepy to you. They're not to me, but maybe to you. Okay, so I've given you a warning. You've had plenty of time. If you get scared of spooky looking contacts, this is your time now to turn away or forever be scarred. These are the Princess Pinky Cosplay White Mesh with Rim lenses. I had to look at the screen because that is a long name that I probably should be able to remember, but I cannot, okay? So surprisingly, these contact lenses are actually insanely comfortable to wear. They are super easy to put in. They're about 14.5mm, same as a few of the other ones I've shown you before. Super easy to put in, really comfortable to wear, and like the visual appeal is boom. Like, I look amazing. And also you're probably wondering, like, how is your visibility? Can you see anything? And yes, I actually can see everything. I mean, it's not super clear, but I can pretty much see everything. Like, I see my lights, I know which buttons to press on my camera, I can Google stuff and I can read stuff from the internet. Like, everything is fine. The easiest way to describe it is almost like as if you had a piece of like mesh over your face, or like, you know how some people like have like a piece of mesh before they have curtains in their windows? It's like that. You know, when you look through that, you can see everything, but everything has like a slight bit of a fogginess to it, a slight cloudiness to it, but you can still see everything. There's just a slight cloud over it. I could probably walk around and do everything fine with this because I can pretty much still see everything, but I'd probably just give every single person around me a heart attack because they do look a little bit creepy, I will admit. They do make me feel cool. Sorry, I'm trying to lose my voice. They do make me look cool, but I understand that they can be spooky. But yeah, those are these lenses. Next up we have the Sclera lenses, and I'm so scared because I've never ever tried putting them on, so I will review them based off like my experience with them today. I've watched tons of videos on how to get them in my eye, so let's see how that goes. I'm literally cheering up thinking about it. Also, I don't know why I thought today I'd do like go ham with my eye makeup because it's all coming off anyway. Like, I've been touching this area of my face so much when I put the contact lenses in that my concealer probably looks disgusting. But anyway, those are these lenses. Damn, they just feel so thick. Like, these are 22mm. We can do this. I probably should have cut my nails, but here we are anyway. Okay, so after a lot of trial and error, I finally kind of figured out how to do it. It's just, I think I need to just remove all this eye makeup and like all these lashes. Like even though my lashes aren't heavy, it's just, I want to start with something clean because I keep getting scared that I'm just gonna mess it up and then I'm gonna get makeup in my eye and then the contact's gonna be there and then it's gonna scratch me and then I'm gonna be in an immense amount of pain. So what I've decided to do is show you guys the other two normal lenses that I have, and then I'll finally go back to this right at the end when I remove my makeup because, girl, I need these gone. It's not happening with all this stuff. I need all this falafel gone. So the next two contact lenses that I have are from the company TTDI, and the first pair that I have are these ones right here. These are called their TTDI Mystery Yellow contact lenses. They're not a solid yellow, they're more of like a slightly yellow to a slightly orange to a slightly brown kind of lens. Like when I wear them, I kind of feel like lion, tiger vibes. Like I feel like a wildcat with these eyes. These ones are 14.5mm, but for some reason they look more like a 15mm. Like they look so similar in terms of like the size to my super bright red ones from Pinky Paradise that I was shocked when I found out they're actually smaller. I mean, it's only 0.5mm, but I'm just like, you look at it different. But anyway, if I were to rate this, I'd give it a 10 out of 10 because comfort is a 10. Application is a 10. Looks, it's a 10. But anyway, that is this one. Now moving on to the last one before we move on to Sclera lenses. And these are the last lenses that I have from TTDI, and they are the TTDI Real Crystal Colored lenses. If you guys watched my last video, which was a Queen Serenity makeup and hijab look, you've probably seen these eyes over there, these contacts in that video. They are amazing, like insanely easy to put in, super comfortable, and the colors are just, oh my goodness me, like, excuse me, like they show up so well on my dark brown eyes. I'm shook. It's almost like those green Urus ones I showed you earlier. Like it has that slight real look to it. Like you could kind of maybe sort of believe these could be real, maybe sort of kind of, in comparison to the other ones where you can tell they're not real. With these, they have a little bit more reality to it. Anyway, now that that is done, it's time to take off this and come back and try and do the Sclera lenses because I'm gonna do them, okay? I literally got one in. You saw, I literally got it in. I freaked out last minute. I had a little bit of a panic. But this time, I'm gonna do it right. So I'm gonna go take this off and I will be back. I also need to charge my phone because I'm recording all my audio on there, so I will be back. So I'm back. It's been about like, I don't know, like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours now. I thought it'd just be best to give my eyes a long break because I have been like poking and prodding it for a few hours. So now my eyes are fine. I don't know why I felt the need to show you guys like that, but basically no redness, no irritation. My eyes are fine and we're ready to make them unfine again. Also, I don't know if it's just me, but for some reason the red ones look a bit smaller. They're both 22mm. The red ones just look smaller for some reason. Like I don't know, they just look smaller. Okay, so I've got it in, but here's the thing. Right here, it keeps trying to pop out. Like when I look at it, like whenever I blink, it starts to lift literally right here. I don't know why. Like, oh, I don't know if you can see that, but ooh, that feels uncomfortable. So it's the second time I've got this one in and it's doing the same thing where like it's trying to like pop out from these sides, and I've taken it out, I put it back in. It was a struggle. Like I think I finally managed to figure out a technique that works for me, but it's just because it's trying to pop out, that's where the discomfort is, like right here. The rest of it feels fine, which is weird considering this. Vision wise, I can actually absolutely see everything fine, but I do need to get the other one in because why not? I'm looking at myself and thinking to myself, was it worth it? These are called the Princess Pinky Red Sclera lenses. They're 22mm, which are gi-freaking-normous. Like literally, you can barely see any of the whites of my eyes. Like just maybe a touch here and a touch there. It's very hard to put in, but I feel like once you know how to do it, it's not that bad. Because at first, oh my god, the struggle was real. But once I got this in, I was just like, okay. Initially, it started to lift right here in the center and a little bit on the edges, and I think that was what was causing the discomfort. Whereas now, I feel like I've got used to it. It is starting to do a little bit of lifting. I don't know why. Maybe it's just my eyes. Maybe my eyes are just so tight, it's like ready to pop out. But it's actually not as bad as I thought it'd be. Like when I first put them in, my eyes were watering profusely. Like I have so many tissues around here, it's insane. But after the initial rainfall, I feel like it's calmed down. Like now I can look, I can walk around, my eyes aren't watering. In terms of the look, I mean, it looks pretty amazing. Like it's scary as hell, and it definitely does work for some spookier characters you have going on. Also, I kind of low-key, high-key look like a tree frog, like with the red eyes and like the green shirt. I know they're not stripy, but like I feel like I look like a tree frog, which is kind of terrifying because I hate frogs. So, oof, I don't hate a lot of things, but I hate frogs. Those are these lenses, and now I need to go and put the black ones in. And bam! These ones are the black ones, and oh my goodness, the process of putting these on was so much different. Like, oh my goodness me, oh my, I might need to reshuffle the scores, reshuffle my grading a little bit. So these are the exact same lenses I wore before, except for in black, and I don't know whether it's the color, but it makes the world of difference. First of all, putting these in, super easy. This one went in, boom, first time. This one took a few more tries, but I'd say I'd probably give it maybe like an 8.5 to 9 in terms of getting it in, but again, I feel like it's one of those things, the more you do it, the easier it'll get. Second of all, dare I say it, these feel comfortable. I know, comfortable. Third thing I was gonna say, I kind of figured out how to stop the whole flapping thing. You know how I told you the inner corners and the outer corners tend to flap out? This is doing the same thing, however this time it wasn't hurting at all. I don't know how, it just didn't bother me. But basically what I did was I moved the lenses this way, like as close as possible, whereas before I was moving them up, down, left, right. I was doing a little bit of everything, but this time I literally just moved them as close as I could this way, and it worked. Like, is any lifting? Okay, this one's having a tiny bit of lifting, but if I just push it back, the lifting is gone. Vision wise, I feel like I forgot to mention in the last one, but you can actually see pretty well. It's just every so often as the lens like slightly shifts, you just see a little bit of a circle. So with these I see a little bit of a black circle, just a smidge, and with the red ones it was just like a slight red ring around the eyes. But again, that depends on the lens if it's shifting about. Right now it's kind of staying straight, so I just have a tiny bit of like a black halo around here, but when it does tend to shift, it's just like I've just lost like half of the vision in one of my eyes. But besides from that, it's fine. It looks amazing. It's actually ridiculously comfortable. Like, I'm genuinely so shocked at how comfortable these were, considering how irritating the red ones were. And now I'm thinking to myself, did I do something wrong? Did I wash it wrong? But I'm just like, no, I did the exact same thing. But yeah, overall, I love these. But yeah, guys, that brings us to the end of the video. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. I'll be listing all the contact lenses you saw in this video in the description bar below. It's been a long day and I can't say words anymore, but yeah, it will be linked down below along with some discount codes. Don't forget you guys can follow me on social media at Saima Smiles Like. I'm on all the social medias, although I mainly just used Instagram and Twitter. Twitter's like my new little hobby, but even then I'm still really bad at it. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Hopefully it'll help you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!